Hello, let's play a bunch of New York Times games, but first we need to reveal our dad joke of the day. So, for Saturday, April 19th, what do you call a pile of cats? A meountain. All right, and as usual, I do not have a dad joke for Sunday, so members feel free to comment whatever dad joke you'd like. If you find any in the comments you enjoy, feel free to upvote them, even if you're not a member. All right, and I will feature one of them tomorrow. Cool. Well, let's start with connections. We're finding 4 groups of 4. We've got Hot Devil Golden Intro Class, Lab Bully Sandy Address or Address, Dry Cannabis Lecture James Bond, Talk Chow Vast and Speech. I mean, cannabis is called the devil's lettuce. I wonder if that's related or not. I don't know about that one. Ways you can make eggs. You can devil them. You can lecture them. I don't know. Intro classes, that stood out to me. Like, things that are easy. Things that, I mean, the lab is another kind of class, but it seems strange. I mean, we've got a lab and a lecture are kinds of classes. I don't know, but intro class feels like too on the nose. I don't know if it's just it's setting off my spidey sense, like something's going on here. So like I like lab, lecture, and talk. I don't know if I like intro classes. Address maybe. You know what? I don't like lab either. I like an address, like you're addressing the crowd, right? A lecture, a talk. And then what's in a speech? I think that's it. I think that there's some sort of red herring with types of classes. All right, spoken presentation, nice. Lab is a kind of dog breed, and there's also bully breeds. And then we've got the chow, golden. I wonder if bully doesn't belong. Sandy, dry. I don't know. I think these are dog-related terms. Dog breeds informally, nice. Wow, okay, so we still have green to find, and also purple. Oh, I got the blue easily because of the +2 to blue. Nice. I'm wearing my blue shirt. Let's see. Devil? Things that wear Prada. James Bond probably wears Prada. Sandy, she wears Prada. It's amazing how well that worked. Dry, hot, devil, Sandy. I mean, these vast Bond, James Bond. Like, what are we doing here? Dry cleaning, devil. What am I missing? I mean, I kind of want to just put dry, sandy, hot, and vast together just because they're all adjectives of some kind. So you know what? I might as well just try it. Oh, they're adjectives for a desert. There you go. Purple, be purplin' today. Are we word playing on intro class? Cannabis. What would be the wordplay though? You know what? These are all things with a 3-digit number associated with it. Cannabis is associated with 420, the devil with 666, James Bond with 007, and intro class with 101. I got it. That was a fun one to decode. All right. Let me know if you figured that out before it was last, because I'm impressed if you did. Let me know if you figured out even if it was last before you submitted, because I still think that's impressive. That's fun. All right. Well, I don't know. There was a red herring with like lecture and talk, like classes, right? Your lecture and your intro class and your lab. But I mean, I don't think that's going to make you lose. It's not like it's a horrible red herring or anything. I think there will be a lot of people with one mistake, maybe. I'm going to give this a 2.5. It's fun, but it wasn't hard. 3 out of 5. Okay. Well, 69% solve rate, 2 out of 5. Yeah, I'm not super surprised. Not the easiest one we've ever seen, but still pretty good. All right. Most people made no mistakes, so most people did not fall for that red herring. At least people who, well, most people made no mistakes. I was expecting a little bump on the one mistake, but a lot of people saw through that. Okay, 1 in 13. I mean, I didn't get quite rainbow, but yeah, yellow first. Okay, so yeah, because yellow is so easy to see, I don't really think that red herring is for types of classes. Is very big. Oh, 2% got purple first. That's pretty low for purple first, but not the lowest I've seen. I mean, I've seen 1%, so that's the lowest I've seen. They don't go lower than 1%. Oh, interesting. Yeah, getting the desert adjective second is more common than the blue. But everything's pretty common, other than purple, which is still 2%. People who lost could not figure out blue versus purple, so I guess not knowing the dog breeds is a problem. All right. There's any category of trivia. There's going to be some group of people who just don't know that trivia, and then it makes it much harder. All right. There's a lot of trivia I don't know. Like I don't know fish or sports or there's a lot of categories of trivia that I struggle with that others find easy. All right. Yeah, this is the red herring I was talking about, trying to put intro class in there, but it didn't really fit. Like my spidey sense was like something's wrong with that. Hot golden, describing a desert as golden seems reasonable to me. It's another adjective. Putting devil in with dog breeds is a bit strange, but I think this is people trying to figure out blue purple who are down to those two. Same thing here. Intro class lab lecture talk. I think this is what I was going to do, and then I talked myself out of it, but only 10% of people fell for it. The most common first mistake is intro class lecture talk and speech, which I think is reasonable, but I don't really think intro class fits in with that personally. Nice job figuring out the spoken presentation group. Other players tried to put intro class in that group, so you avoided red herring. I sure did. Saw blue early, a tricky category to find this soon. It wasn't that tricky today. Everyone else had the same idea here too. Yep. Did you figure out the category title before revealing the answer? I sure did. It's a fun one. All right, cool. Well, how'd you do? Let's do the mini crossword. It's the big one today. Subject of a song that ends next time won't you sing with me. The ABCs. Play at a loud volume. Project. Blast, maybe? Blast? I don't know about the CS. Does this CS work? Makes smaller as a photo. Makes smaller as a photo. So you like shrink it? You lower the resolution? I don't know. Like blast works except for the CS. All right, I'll keep it for now. Totally convinced of. I'm totally convinced of it. I'm sure about it. I don't know. It wrote this clue. Virtual assistant with the gift of gab. 4-3. Let me know if you'd like any tweaks. It wrote this clue. A cryptic crossword author? Wait, it wrote. Virtual assistant with the gift of gab. Let me know if you'd like. Oh, some sort of AI. Oh, ChatGPT. Okay. Nice. At least ChatGPT gave us that it was a 4-letter word than a 3-letter word. Although is GPT one word? It's an initialism. Mascara targets. Mascara targets. Eyeball? Eyelash? Lashes. Your eyeball. Yes. Put mascara on your eyeball. That's probably where it would end up if I tried. Place to make a lifelong promise. Like the altar. Wedding altar. Best coast for sunsets. The West Coast. Because the sun sets in the west. So going to the East Coast beach to see the sunset isn't the best idea. All right. The whole package, so to speak. All that. Honey blank. Animal that don't care in a meme. The honey badger honey badger don't care. See, let's skip this one. Like emails you can't take back. Sent. Interesting. Let's erase the rest of that. Oh, it's probably Blair. Crops. You crop the image. There we go. What was this? Totally convinced of? I don't know. Acts like a braggart. Boasts. Hold on. Rock that easily fractures. Oh, shale. You're sold on it. Right. Totally convinced I'm sold on it. Cool. And then grabber of stuffed animals in an arcade is the claw. The claw. All right. Cool. This was a good one. I mean, 2:30 is about par for me for the Saturday. And, you know, I took my time. I when I put in Blast, I spent a lot of time trying to figure out if it was right. Just to move on and have it be wrong. But anyway, I corrected it. If only, I wonder if I would have thought about crop. Probably not. Cropping does make a photo smaller, but I was thinking about shrinking a photo without losing information. Like, well, without losing, like, cropping does make it smaller, but it's more like zooming in almost. I don't think of cropping as making an image smaller, even though it definitely is making an image smaller. So that's a me problem. I'm not complaining about the clue, but I was thinking about like lowering the resolution, not cropping. Anyway, how'd you do? Do strands. Today's theme, blank a blank. Okay, so do we have like a spanogram that separates things that are phrased like blank a blank? Like steel. I see steel here. Before I lock this in, it may or may not lock in. What would I steal? Steal a heart? Steal a show? Like it's usually steal the, not steal a. Infect. I almost saw infect. I was like, what would that do? Break. No, I can't do break. Table. No. All right, I'm going to see if steel locks in. Okay, it doesn't. Seat. Okay, I think I just have to find words on this one. This is not one that's going to be easy to like come up with the theme immediately. But I do wonder if it's a spanogram splits a word pairing. So it's not steel. Could it be this kind of steel? No. Could it be least? I mean, steel, it could be salé. Steel has so many anagrams. Stale. All right. The Bart. What's this H doing? Is it TH? Think? No. Thin? There's two ways to make thin, so it can't be. I had a question about this. I just want to clarify. When I say there's two ways to make it, so it can't be it, there's two ways to make it using different letter slots, right? There's two N's here. So we can draw thin this way or this way. And so because you can't, the game doesn't depend on you having found where one of the ends goes first. They're just not going to make it possible to draw it in two different places in the grid or two different ways using some of the letters, but not all of them. But if there could be two ways to draw thin within these four letters, and if that were the case, that would be okay. And you can draw it any way you like. The point is that we can't like accidentally do thin this way and then have that lock in, but it was the wrong end, or have it not lock in, and now you can't try thin. Now we think thin wasn't a word when we were supposed to draw it like that. They just avoid that entirely by making it not possible. Cinema? I thought maybe that would work. I don't know what our theme is, but I mean, I have speculations, but I don't really know what that means. Like blank a blank can be a lot of things. Read a book? Date? Is this a hint day? This might be a hint day. Although I don't know how much hints will help. I wish I knew which way the spanogram went so I could look for it. Stalk? There's just so many words in it. There's no like hint. I just tried thin again. There's no like hint of where to get started. Brat. Tarb. CH. Chant. I tried think, right? Oh, I don't think I can do think. Not that way. No. Oh, you can do think like that. After all that, it wasn't it. I think I just need to hint. Hike. Take a hike. Is take up here? Take. What is over here? Does it end in ER or is it a GR word? Great. It's not take a hike. Flake a hike. Does that mean our panogram goes this way? I'm trying to figure out what's going on around here. We could highlight this. Hat. There's hate. don't think it's going to be hate. It isolates the R, hater. I might need another hint. Gate. Danger? No. That danger. Rig. Or I don't like the GR there. It wasn't take a hike. Name? No, it can't be name. It would isolate these. Rut. I'm going to do another hint. Thin? Oh, not thin. I already tried thin. In fact, it has to avoid... Wait. How do we avoid having this N also work? Hint. Yeah, because the N has to go to the T right afterwards. Okay. Oh, it's always take a something. So is take part of our spanogram? So it's take a hint, take a hike, take a number, take a... Hold on, how are we... Oh, maybe it's take this way. Take things, take that. Okay. Take a selfie. Take a gander. Take a gander. Okay. Take a bath? Oh. You do take a bath. 2 words left. Take a chan. Finally understand it. These are relatively long. What else do you take? Take a hand, take a ERCH. Take a breath. No? Take a breather. Okay. Building up to it. Take a breather and then take a chance. All right, did it. 2 hints. Had to get into it. All right. Yeah. Take that. I mean, I guess putting take there would have been too much, but yeah, it really it misdirected me on what this was going to be about for sure, as you know. All right, well, those are the games for this video. If you'd like to watch Wordle, it's in another video. You can click during the credits to watch that. If you enjoyed this, why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.